Hello and welcome to another episode of UFO Video Addicts. Let me give you a quick preview of what I got coming up. The first is this video of someone who captured this fast-moving UFO on a news cam. Got another video of a UFO in Hollywood, Florida. Just recently happened, January 12th. This video, again, this is one of those videos I'm not too sure about. I don't know if it's necessarily real or if this is some type of yeah, it might be fake. I don't know. This is an interesting video that shows the differences between what regular objects typical objects look like compared to a UFO in an infrared FLIR system. This video is going to show a compilation of what I think are real photos and obviously fake photos. This is another video of a UFO in Florida. God, I'm actually thinking about it. I'm making a lot of UFO videos out of Florida and Mexico, I guess, which isn't unusual. This was, like it says, supposedly a photo of a UFO taken in space by astronaut James McDivitt during the Gemini 4 spaceflight. And then last is this video about this Dr. John E. Brandenburg, who claims that based on his research, Mars had cities, and that it was hit with 2 nuclear explosions. And he thinks that because of where the explosions took place, that it must have been done by an advanced species that meant to wipe out the occupants of Cydonia. So we'll look at that too. So let me go to this first video here. Like I said, this was taken off of a computer. Someone caught something. Let me just go to about here. And let me go full screen. Because this is one of those, another one of those videos where the UFO flies by so fast. Okay, let me go back to a point where we can see the video. Now, watch this. It's going to go quick. It's going to go at the bottom of the screen. There it goes. Now here they're going to slow it down, and you can see this orange object quickly move across the sky. And I think, this is maybe like the 5th or 6th one of these videos I've made. So who knows, how often these things are just flying around. And we know that a lot of times these objects are moving in the infrared spectrum, so that we can't see them. Our eyes are not designed to see that wavelength. So yeah, they apparently some of these UFOs know that, and they use that to their advantage. Okay, let's look at this video here. This is from Hollywood, Florida, January 12th. Second one appears around 1:26. Yeah, now let's just watch this whole thing. This is a Reddit video, so I'm not going to get any or have any issues with copyright, so we might as well watch the whole thing. I wonder why this person is not able to focus in on that, or why the camera won't automatically focus. Or, is this what it's supposed to look like? Maybe that craft is creating some type of haze around it or something. And, this is another submission from a graduate of the Filmmaking School of Vertical Cinematography. They just keep cranking them out. Okay, supposedly at 1:26, another one is supposed to, okay, here, another one is going to start appearing. Are they the same object? Is that a different object, or is that the same object just reflecting? I find that in the camera's inability to focus, even, I mean, I understand that it's nighttime, but I think the camera should be able to focus on a lighted object. Again, unless this is some type of effect that that ship is creating. Yeah, this is getting kind of boring, but that's all it does. We don't really see it do anything else. Let me just play it all. See if it disappears. Oh yeah, it is going to disappear, I think. Yeah, now let's see if this is, if it makes a UFO maneuver. Oh, it just disappeared. Yeah, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. I don't know the quality. Yeah, this is a low quality video. Don't know. I will leave a link in the description. You can decide. Now this video, the Ningen. This is supposedly some giant sea creature. I think like in Japanese folklore or something. But let's take a look at this. That's it. It's a 10-second video. Yeah, I don't know about this video. I'm gonna lean on the side of not real. But I could be wrong. I've been wrong too many times. There are too many videos out there, too many images where I thought I knew for sure that this was real, ended up being wrong. And there were other images that I thought for sure I knew this is fake, and they ended up being real. So yeah, I stopped trying to make, definitive proclamations. Nowadays, I guess you can tell sometimes, I try to go off of that. Just, does it feel real? I mean, sometimes you look at some CGI and it just doesn't feel real. And other times, yeah, I don't know. I've been wrong too many times. So, I can't say definitively whether something is real or not. Now, this video, again, I don't want to play the whole thing. I just want to show you, what this guy's doing is he's showing you how different things look with this infrared camera. Well, yeah, with this infrared camera. That's all obviously one of those metallic, let me turn this on. One of those metallic balloons. But he showed you birds. And he goes through, here's a drone. Here's the moon. Right? He shows you Venus. This is what Venus looks like. Actually looking at this Venus, I think a lot of videos that people thought were UFOs was actually Venus. Because I can't tell you the number of videos I've seen that looked exactly like that. And if this is Venus, yeah, see, this is one of those videos where if someone showed me this video and said, hey, this is a UFO, when it's actually Venus, I would have believed that it's a UFO. But it's not. It's Venus. So, all right, so now this guy is going to show you what an actual UFO looks like. With this, again, this is a FLIR camera. But look at the way that thing is moving. Yeah, definitely, it's moving beyond the physical capabilities of what we have. And I think here he's using different filters. But here now this is normal. You see, whatever this thing is, it's just hanging there in the sky. And we can't see it because our eyes are not designed to see in the infrared spectrum. So, who knows how often crafts are flying right around us and we don't see it. And, I remember years ago watching this video. Since then it came out, I have not been able to find that video, but it was taken in like Indonesia, and it was of a father. I think he was taping his son with an old analog film or digital camera, that recorded on tape, and some strange creature started to creep towards I think it was his son, but his son couldn't see this creature. And the creature could only be seen in the camera. And the father's freaking out, and the son, because the son can't see anything, he doesn't know what's up. But that video came out and then it disappeared. And I've noticed that a lot of times when very strange, unexplainable footage gets out there, it definitely somehow gets buried. Because I know I've posted links to certain videos that then when I go back to to look at it again, the link is gone. But anyways, this video here, obviously this is fake. Okay, I don't think I have to convince anyone of that, but this does have some footage of what I believe is real. And, and I think sometimes that there are organizations out there that purposely put out fake images in order to discredit the real images, like all the images of the giants. I know that there was a Photoshop contest put out. I don't know what group did it, but they wanted to, specifically were looking for people to Photoshop giants. And I think it was done purposely in order to somehow discredit, the real images of giants. We don't need to hear this music. But yeah, this is obviously fake. This one is real. And this is probably just a child with a progeria or something like that. And then now these images here, I think are real. I think these images, are real. And again, I think, videos like this where they put videos of fake footage with videos of real footage. Now I've seen this video, and I don't know, the way that thing moves, and same thing with this footage, or this photograph. Yeah, this is fake. Let me go back to these other two, though. Let me go back to this one. Yeah, I've seen a video of this. And, I don't know. It could be CGI. But it does look real. The way this creature moves back behind the tree to try and hide. I've seen this photo. This is, obviously taken from a game cam. This one is obviously fake. Yeah, there's no way that's real. This one may be real. This is obviously fake. Fake. This one I'm not too sure about. I've seen that video. Now this is obviously a statue from Sumer. Oh, no. Actually, I'm wrong about that. This is a Japanese statue. But again, there are Sumerian statues that resemble this exact face. So I find that interesting that, two completely different cultures created similar creatures or statues of similar creatures. And I thought there was one more that they were going to put. No, it's just, it's these three here that I think these are real. Yeah, I think these photos here are of real aliens. I wonder if these are the Ebens from the planet Serpo. That I've done a whole, or I'm doing a series of videos on that. But I wonder if these are maybe the Ebens. Don't know, but I will leave a link in the description. Let's check out this one here. This is another one from Reddit. Well, this is an example of a video that disappears. This is what happened. You know, I saved this tab yesterday, and yeah, you know, like I said, sometimes I go back to check out the video and it disappears. So I'll leave this in just so you know what I go through sometime. Anyways, this photo here, like it says, you know, oh, this is another photo that was deleted. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, this another file that is put up, and then it gets taken down. But it may still be. I mean, I will post this Reddit link, but you see that, you know, when I actually try to go to the image, it's not there anymore, or wherever this person, you know, pulled this image off of. But supposed photo of a UFO taken in space by astronaut James McDivitt during Gemini 4 spaceflight. So I'll leave a link to this, you know, again, the image is probably gone though. Now, this last video here, Dr. John E. Brandenburg, Dead Mars, Dying Earth. Now, what he's saying is that based on his research, that Mars was a planet that was occupied. It had cities, like, you know, I'm sure many people have heard of Cydonia. And if you look, you know, he shows you how, you know, I did a video the other day on the Fibonacci, the golden ratio, and he shows you how a lot of the areas on Mars follow the golden ratio. Let me see if I can find that. Yeah, here it is. Oop, let me go back a little. Like, yeah, a few days ago, I did a video about how the Greeks employed the gold, and the Egyptian incorporated the golden ratio, the Fibonacci sequence, in, or also the it's called the yeah, the golden ratio. A lot of the things that they built, the places that they or where they place certain buildings, all followed, you know, this certain pattern. And apparently you also find it on Mars. And let's see. Yeah, what he's saying is that, let's see if I can find you where he shows you where the blast occurred. Oh yeah, okay. Here he talks about how, you know, there was Cydonia here, that this was the edge of a coastline, you know, and in the same way we build our cities on coastlines, that the people on Mars built their city, Cydonia, along a coast. I think there was a city here and there was a city here, but that there was, you know, these nuclear impact craters that he believes were specifically exploded at that specific location in order to wipe out all of the inhabitants of Cydonia. But anyways, it's a 14-minute video. I can't play the whole thing. Very, very interesting. And, you know, based on everything he says, I don't find any holes in his logic. So I'll leave a link in the description. Definitely check it out. But that is going to be it for this video. If you like things like this, please give this video a thumbs up. Please share this video. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'll have more things like this. Take care.